Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be talking about having a Pisces sun and Aquarius moon in a natal chart. Now, first off, the basic character, which is, well, first I'm going to be kind of rewind. I'm going to elaborate and expound on that. What I'm talking about is having a Pisces sun and Aquarius moon in natal chart, having that sun-moon combination in your chart. Now, first off, the basic character, which is the sun, and the sun being in Pisces, can be very altruistic, compassionate, forgiving, self-sacrificing, confused, and idealistic. Now, on the unconscious side, which is the moon, the sun is connected with the conscious side in astrology, and the moon the unconscious side. Now, the unconscious side of the moon being in Aquarius can be progressive, futuristic, ingenious, unorthodox, detached, and selfless. And the way this combination may integrate, one example may be where the person may bring that Pisces idealism into something Aquarius related, which can include innovation, astrology, astronomy, computers, aviation, or electronics as some examples. And the sun in astrology is connected with our basic wants. And the Pisces sun wants to attain dreams, fantasies, and ideals. The Aquarius moon needs friends, groups, and the unusual. Um, the true, and this moon is about our emotional needs. And the true self, which is the sun, in this case, the sun being in Pisces, can be empathetic, emotional, but yet gullible and impressionable. Now, the inner self, which is the moon is the inner personality, and the moon being in Aquarius can be altruistic, aloof, forward moving. Now, the sun in astrology is associated with our drive and motivation. And with the sun being in Pisces, the person may be driven and motivated, which is the sun, to rescue and inspire, which is Pisces. And the person may, with an Aquarius moon, may do so. Really, it could be through the internet, with friends. It could be by feeling like expressing ingenuity. I mean, the moon is about our mood. It's about how we feel, and this is Aquarius energy. And now, as far as the internet friends and ingenuity goes, that is Aquarius energy. Now, the thing is, this could also be, I mean, if you have, because there could be intensified focus, which is the sun, on the emotional needs if this is a conjunct aspect. A conjunction in astrology is 0 degrees. I use a 10-degree orb if at least one personal planet is involved in the aspect. In this case, of course, you have two personal planets that are involved with the sun and the moon. There may be intensified focus, which is the sun, on the emotional needs, which is the moon, if it is a conjunction aspect. An example would be the Pisces sun at 2 degrees and the Aquarius moon at 26 degrees. Some people, some astrologers and astrology enthusiasts don't believe in out of sign aspects. I believe they exist. I'm going to illustrate this through this example with the conjunction aspect. Now, in this example, you have the Pisces sun at 2 degrees and the Aquarius moon at 26 degrees. That's a 6-degree disparity. Now, the thing is, they may not be conjunct by sign, but you're talking 6 degrees apart. I see that as friction that is existing between those planets because of the close proximity of the sun and the moon. And I do apply this with the other aspects, major aspects, the sextile, the trine, square, and opposition, even the inconjunct aspect. If some people see that as minor, but I see that as a major aspect. But anyway, also too, the sun in astrology is connected with our actions. And with the sun being in Pisces, the actions may be associated with rescuing, inspiring, and the moon is about our reactions and responses. And having the moon in Aquarius, those Reactions and responses can be unpredictable, spontaneous. They may be flavored with altruism and selflessness. And the moon is also, of course, it's connected with our emotions. So having an Aquarius moon, could be somebody that experiences, some kind of unusual emotions, and they may be very erratic and sporadic and unpredictable as well. Now, the sun in astrology is associated with the biological father, and having a Pisces sun, the person's biological father may actually be a Pisces sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those characteristics. And the moon in astrology is connected with the mother. So having an Aquarius moon, the person's mother may actually be an Aquarius sun, moon, or ascendant, or embody those traits. Now, the thing is, it's also about the perception of these people. And having a Pisces sun, well, the person may perceive the biological father as somebody that's idealistic, altruistic, sacrificing, forgiving, compassionate, and inspiring, but at the same time, they perceive that person as somebody that's confused, nebulous, unclear, deceptive, duplicitous, and even an escapist. With an Aquarius moon, the person may perceive the mother as somebody that's selfless, altruistic, ingenious, a person that's progressive, futuristic, and unobtrusive, but may also perceive the mother as somebody that might be overly erratic, unpredictable, bizarre, unusual, detached, and aloof, as some examples. Now, also, too, if this happens to be a conjunction aspect, if you have your Pisces sun making a conjunction with the Aquarius moon, that may increase the propensity of having the biological father and mother connected, during, that, you could say during the course of their life, but it wouldn't necessarily mean that it would be completely harmonious and they felt compatible with each other completely during that time. Because remember that conjunctions are neutral aspects, they have good and bad elements in it. But at the same time, I would look more into the actual synastry that exists between those people's individual charts with each other to delve deeper into the compatibility and synastry of those people with each other. Now, another thing too about this combination, this is a combination to me that seems like it's one that's not materialistic at all. I mean, Pisces is very, altruistic, sacrificing. Possessions are not, as far as the Pisces sun, possessions are not of much significance to that person. And the Aquarius moon is very selfless and altruistic, very environmental, doing things more on a humanitarian scale, helping those that are, really just doing things collectively for the good of humanity, for groups, clubs, and organizations. There's not much of an emphasis for Aquarius on material items. However, let's say if the person, has some kind of contraindicators or modifying influences in the chart, such as an Earth ascendant, or say if Taurus rising is disinclined to spend, they have a strong aversion to spending. Virgo rising can be very frugal, and Capricorn being an earth sign is very, they could be very economical as well. Now, a lot of their money is really can often be connected with their self-interest and matters connected with business and their own interests, and it's not, so you would have some that would be some examples of contraindicators. Even if Venus, is conjunct Jupiter, that could be somebody, that might, be somebody that might spend, a lot on things maybe for themselves, and sometimes it could be for others, but that would be an extravagant placement in a lot of instances, I would say. So, the thing is, you got to look at, things and, the whole chart and put that in perspective when you're looking at things. Not, like I said in my earlier videos, not isolating any one, particular, placement, element, or aspect, and making a whole, analysis on the person. about it. You've got to look at the whole chart. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment. Until next time, Edwin Learnard saying stay well.